Hey y'all,
what's up?
It's your girl Brandy,
and I'm Alize,
and we ain't even tipsy yet because we got tea today. So we got us some tea today. So our cocktail of today. So we were so thirsty to show y'all our little dainty glasses that we got. We decided to use a tea because it's a teacup.
Yeah,
and we're using an herbal black raspberry hibiscus tea with a raspberry sangria, and it is a cold brew tea, so we're waiting on it to get done cold brewing before we add our wine.
Right.
So we ain't already tipsy, but we finna start talking
anyway. So this has to sit for like 8 minutes, so we just gonna hop right into it.
Yes. And so the much needed topic of today for us as well, because I need it, is self-care. So doesn't tea fit the occasion for self-care? Because I love a nice tea with my bath. If I'm a wine drinker sometimes, but I be trying to, promote health and wellness. So I'll give me some nice little tea and sip on. But yeah, so the topic today is self-care. So what is self-care to you? Like, what's your definition of self-care?
Self-care for me is making sure that your mind, body, and spirit are okay. Like, that you're in the right mind space where you're able to digest everything that's going on. Because it's a lot. If you're paying attention, it's a lot. And it gets to become a lot. So you need to, if ain't nobody gonna care about you, you should care about yourself. And I feel like that's real, like, self-care. Like, being selfish with yourself, your time, your energy, your health, like, not giving it all to, drinking and, whatever you choose to do on your off time, which is fine, but we got to still incorporate some of that self-care.
Yeah.
And that for me. So what is it for you?
For me, since I am a busy woman, it's definitely to just give my higher self whatever she needs at that time. So sometimes I may need rest. So I may need, on my 2 off days to just lay in bed and not do anything. I may need to clean the fuck up.
Period.
I may need to clean up because I am so busy. I do not spend a lot of time at home. Like, when I am home, it's time to rest. So it made me need me to be like declutter, like clean up stuff, get rid of stuff, declutter, get your sanctuary together, because I am a homebody. So I love to come home to a nice, comfortable, clean home, light some candles, chill out. But you can't do that in a dirty house. So for me, it's really making sure everything is clean from body, mind, environment. And even like, okay, you've been eating too much junk food. Take care of that. Lay off of that. This week we gonna, no fast food, no restaurant, cook some meals at home. So for me, my self-care is really taking care of myself. Not more so self-maintenance, because I'm a self-maintenance girl, period. That's just, even on my worst days, I'm going to look good, okay? So I think that's something I really wanted to get into, was how I think women confuse self-care and self-maintenance. And they think that self-care starts at the salon, when no, it don't. Self-care should start at home. The salon is there to assist in your self-maintenance. So if you're thinking, I need a self-care day, and the only thing on your checklist is hair, nails, lashes, bikini wax, you did not take care of yourself there. You maintenance yourself, but you did nothing for your mental or your spiritual body.
Right.
And that's something we got to dig deep into, because a lot of girls look good, but they say self-maintenance routine is tea.
They out here looking bad. I'm talking about, man. But at the same time, ain't got no, self sense to me.
They're big people pleasers. Because I feel like when I lacked self-care, I was the biggest people pleaser. I did not put myself first. And now that, self-care is top of my priority list, people consider me like a bitch. Like, they don't want to be around me, because it's like, I don't tolerate a lot of things because I care about myself and I put myself first now.
In my world, they consider it like bougie.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, what?
Up or something when it's like,
I'm just not about to.
I just don't put myself in certain energies anymore.
And you better know, every time I gotta make a decision, it's going to be me.
Literally, like
every time.
I do not like, and I think it's different for me because I service women. I do hair, so I understand why, you know, we consider getting our hair done self-care because, you know, you come in, you talking to me, it's a time to yourself. And I don't have kids. I do not have kids. So I'll be a little like,
that's no excuse.
I'm heavy on the team. Fuck them kids. Like, fuck them kids. Like, put yourself first. And it be seeming like, girl, no, I gotta do this for my kids. It's like, no. As long as your kid is taken care of, it's got to clean clothes in the morning, got food to feed. Like, you should not be like spending your last, like you can't get yourself a new pair of shoes.
But that comes to where back in the day, they called it trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Yeah, literally.
Just do what you can afford. Like, who's judging who? Who has a right to say anything about anybody? Like
the women who brag about, oh, well, you'll see all my kids taken care of before me. Hell no, we'll be shopping at the cheapest stuff.
Exactly, so we all could look good. What's wrong with you?
And I'll be like, maybe it's because I don't have kids, so I am able to like be a little more selfish. But
and I'm here to tell you, I got a kid.
Women could be more selfish.
And I even realize that because you'll lose yourself, and then I feel like those kind of people end up like doing something to their kids as far as like giving them away or feeling like, oh, I just can't do it with them. It's like, no, you didn't try to discipline yourself like you just said.
Balance it out.
Yeah, you trying to make sure everybody got Jordans and it's like getting to you because you can't afford it this time.
Maybe we all got to go to Ross and get us
for
some
real.
shoes.
Like it get like that, and I feel like if they be more so worried about who's saying what, who gonna say what, who gonna think what. If you know that this is what you can do and it's happening, like they're getting clothed, they're getting fed, they're getting this. It don't matter if it's motherfucking Red Lobster, fucking McDonald's tonight. Y'all still ate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and
ain't shit free.
Nothing is free, and I really just want women to really take more pride in taking care of themselves and putting themselves first. Like, just put yourself first. Like, I always. And I be feeling a little biased, like I don't have no other responsibilities in life except myself. Mm-hmm. So it's so much easier for me to be like,
yeah,
I need
it is
self-care.
It is hard because you gotta think, you gotta stop yourself from feeling bad. Like, oh, when you do have kids, you gotta stop yourself from feeling bad. Like, oh, I'm doing this and I feel like I gotta do something for my child now because I'm treating myself to this. And it shouldn't be like that.
The love that I got, because I be seeing, and I think that's what really makes me want to wait to have kids, because I deal with so many women on a day-to-day basis who literally are just mommed out. Like, mom is all they know. And I'd be like, I don't want that for me. Like, I love being me. I love my freedom. Like, if that's what it's like, that's what it looks like being a mom, not being able to go to Ross and buy myself nothing, not be able to get my hair done. I don't want to be a mom. Like, that's literally the only reason that makes me want to wait.
It's how you receive it, though. That's what makes you basically a superhero, because you can do all of that. Mm-hmm. It don't matter. It don't affect your kids. Like, as far as like growing up, they gonna grow up thinking my mom took care of me. Now the people around the child may have them feeling like, my mama ain't really do enough because she was looking fly as hell, but he didn't know his mama had on something straight out the thrift store. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really don't matter as long as they're taken care of. And I just feel like it has more so to do with other people than actually yourself. Because some people probably good with going to Ross and getting something they like, but they don't do it because they scared of how somebody else going to think of, like, you got that shit out of Ross.
Yeah, and that is not self-care. If you see an outfit that you fucking like if you like, ooh, that outfit's so cute, and you be like, well, they gonna be talking about me in this. You a lame ass bitch. My mama, like, you are not like, that's so lame to me. I be seeing all the time, like, oh well, you can't wear your Nikes with your Adidas shoes. What the fuck is you talking about?
Or you can't wear, or you can't. This is the best. Or you can't wear your clothes more than once.
Who said that?
Or you dirty. Like,
I
what?
just won't post pictures in this twice, but I'm going to wear.
Because it's not that serious. I already got a picture. That's the whole purpose of a picture, because I don't want to look at myself in the same clothes. But it's just like, who? You might catch me outside and you best know I probably ain't taking no picture. I probably just gave me a little face shot, you know?
And I think we let society and social media dictate so hard, like, even what self-care is to us. Like, you see this bitch living lavish and shit. She got up and, like, them get ready with me and do this with me videos. Like, she put effort into that video, G. Like, that is an aesthetic. That is not that's not a lifestyle to be trying to live. Like, she got out the bed, she put her phone up and recorded it first. To record her getting out the bed. Like, y'all really be basing y'all life off influencers, G. To the point where it's like, you feel like you ain't even living right. Like, I still got a white refrigerator and brown cabinets at home. Like, that's making you depressed. Because you are watching all these influencers who are probably renting out these Airbnbs to shoot this fucking content. It's making you, like, feel like I ain't doing enough. I ain't going hard enough. I ain't making enough money. But it's like, who said that? Who said you aren't where you supposed to be in life? Who said your apartment was not luxury? Who said you couldn't turn your studio apartment into a luxury apartment? Like, who said that? Like, any place I go to, I'm going to turn that bitch up. I'm going to
make it home, okay?
I don't care. Like, anybody who get their hair done by me, whatever shop you've been to, you see I've turned nothing into something. Because it's about the energy I'm bringing into it. And I need people to realize the energy you put into stuff is really what makes it you. Like, people be really focused on these people and they at home depressed.
Yeah, and that's why
you in the car crying because your hair don't look like the girl you seen on Instagram.
And on episode 1, you mentioned everything is cloned out, and that's where it becomes clonish.
Yeah, like you in the car crying because your hair don't look like her hair. The girl hair you sent the picture, like you sent me a picture of her hair and said you want it just like this. I did your hair just like that. But since you don't look just like that, you sad. You at home sad because you don't look just like that person like that. I got a lot of clients who will send me a picture.
Look, that's some
and
fat
I would
shit.
I would execute the style exactly how it needs to be executed. And because she don't have the same features as the person, she is upset. Like, we are living in a crazy time, G. So describe your perfect, like if you had 24 hours to do whatever you wanted to do, no kid, no responsibilities, you had all the money in the world, access to whatever. Describe like the perfect 24 hours worth of self-care for you. Like, what you doing in your 24 hours to take care of you?
Are we being like logical?
You could be as delusional as you want to be.
Right, because I would definitely go to like another country.
You got access to everything.
Yeah, and just experience being there. Like, go to Thailand and just experience another part of the world, or Africa, on some straight doing whatever it is all day, nonstop. I want to go here. I want to go here. I want to go to the most elegant, exquisite, like, top tier day. And I don't care where that land me. Like, oh, you said they having a party here? I'm being here for a good 30 and I'm going to the next one. Like, I got access to everything. Why not?
If I had 24 hours dedicated to me and just taking care of myself, this is what it would look like, right? So I need a big tub. One of them tall tubs. I don't know what they call, like a freestanding tub or something. I need one of those, bubble bath. I need the, bath tray with the wine, the grapes. I need breakfast in a tub. You hear me? I need to wake up with that I already did. I might sit there and journal. I might listen to a podcast. I might listen to a morning sermon. Who knows? Peaceful. But that's how I would start off my morning. And I would go to New Orleans. Like, I'm catching flight to New Orleans. I only got 24 hours. So I'm catching flight to New Orleans because I got to get me some food. And that's just the best food ever. Yeah. Like, everything in New Orleans is
spicy
good.
Shit.
I'm going to New Orleans and I'm going to pig out. I'm going to eat. And then I'm just going to go back to like a luxury Airbnb or something. And I'm going to take a long nap. Not a long nap because I don't want to miss out on my 24. So probably like an hour nap, get that food, that itis, yeah. clear that up, get up. And then I like anything dealing with lakefront, waters, cruises, shit like that. So I would probably like try to find like a boat cruise or something, have dinner on a boat, and just sit and journal and just plan out like what I got going on, because I be having a lot of shit going on. So if I had just a real nice peaceful day to jot everything down, get dates set for all the projects I want to do, I would, utilize that time. And that's not even self-care, but I don't know how to take care of myself without handling business still.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I would handle some business in the midst of, a nice little wine dinner or something, eat some steak, who knows. And then I would just go back and binge watch a new series or something, because I love episodes. I don't like movies a lot. I
feel like I be in the house a lot, so I feel like I want to go experience something real quick, because I got a kid, because I want to be on the whole type of energy. Because I got to do that already at home.
I feel like I be at home a lot, but when I am at home, it's like you need to be going to sleep because you got to get up in the morning. So I don't get to enjoy being at home. I got to listen to do things when I do get home. I'm stuck in traffic on the way home. So them hours I got at home is usually spent in the bed. And I don't like that, because I used to have so much free time to myself before I became a business owner. My whole life was the definition of self-care. Literally, like I had no obligations. And so I miss taking care of myself in those ways, and I am overwhelmed. Yeah. Not being able to do, like, that's what I do in my day-to-day life. Like if I have nothing to do, I'm at home, running the bath, drinking some wine, just chillaxing.
Just trying to be like,
Because I used to, when I was alone, like in college, I had my own apartment and stuff. I didn't understand what peace was. No. I miss it so much. Because I didn't understand, like, that was peace, girl. You was at home by yourself. I was able to do art projects and shit. I was cooking and I was just doing what I wanted to do with nothing in the world, like nothing stopping me. I ain't never lived with no man. Like, life was so peaceful. And I was at home crying, talking about I was lonely. The price I would pay for that myself. Like the price I would pay for that peace. Like you don't understand like what peace is until it's gone, or until you finally get it. Like this is what peace is. Sometimes it's literally just being able to sit in the bed and not have a bunch of people text me about hair appointments. Like, whew, that's overwhelming sometimes, because I ain't used to that. I'm used to everything being about Brandy, and now it's about 50 of my clients out of the month. I don't got no time for me. But I'm going to start back getting time for me. So, yeah, that's heavy. Look, that's heavy. I just miss all my peace. But I could not believe I thought I was at home being boring and lonely. Like, you should have seen me. Like, girl,
and that's when your creative juices should be flowing. And just like, it flow after that. Like, like you already got immune to something, or now you got to deal with this situation. So that peace is gone.
That piece is gone.
It's just a memory. Like
I used to be so mad, like begging dudes, like you could come move with me. Like, oh my God, girl, you was crazy. Like you had peace, girl. You had peace. I miss that peace. Yeah. I'd pay anything, but it's coming back right now. I'm in building phases, and I think you got to understand that as just a working woman. Sometimes, because I see a lot of people like, oh, the name self-care, I'm just call off work. You can't do that. You can't always. You got to be realistic sometimes. Being delusional only works half the time, okay? Stop letting social media influence y'all to be calling off work saying, fuck that job, because you still got bills to pay. And when them bills stack up, it's going to stress you out. Now you're going into depression and shit. So you got to understand the cycle of life. Like, do not let... Well, I just need a few self-care days. I just need I just need some retail therapy. Now you done spent all your money. You can't get gas to get to what. Like, do not be delusional. Because if it's that, you need to go see you a counselor. If it's to the point where you can't pay your bills because you was not going to work, like that is called depression. That is not called self-care. That's not, that's called depression, and it's called go seek some professional help. Yeah. Because I was there before.
Self-care is not stupid.
Yeah, I was there before, and yeah, self-care is definitely not responsible. Self-care is, I know I'm tired, but rent is due, so let me get up and go my ass to work, okay? like I said, we got to stop letting social media influence us. Like, these people get paid to get y'all to view the shit that you be seeing.
Mm-hmm. And self-care could be as simple as doing something you said you was gonna do.
That's my biggest
like, that'll get you through a whole lot of stuff. Like, I did say I was gonna da-da-da-da-da, so one day just work up the courage and just do it. Like, that's real, like, simple self-care. If you feel like, because it do get overwhelming now with, like, TikTok and Instagram and they skincare routines, and you gotta have this product, I feel like it's just capitalism at some point, because it's not really helping us like they making it seem.
Yeah. Sometimes self-care is as simple as leaving social media alone for a month.
Real simple. But it ain't that simple for some people.
Like, for
they
me,
be like, damn, you deleted your Facebook. Like, how you do that for so long? It's just like, cause it's irritating.
And I really wish, that's a luxury that I really wish I had. But since I do run a business, I do promote, I have to. I want to delete my social media every single day, but I can't. Yeah. I can't, because it's like, you're going to fuck up the algorithm.
So appreciate it. Why? Before you get big and get what you asking for, because you ain't going to have no choice. You're going to have to take all of that.
Because now social media is my job. And if it wasn't my job, I kid y'all not, I would not be on none of these apps, because it's just so fucking overwhelming. Like, even as a business owner, I'm comparing my business to the next hair business. Like, oh, ain't no flower walls no more. Everybody making the feather things. Like, it's just such a huge influence on your fucking life. You got to take care of yourself and just be able to separate, social media from reality sometimes, because it is heavy. Like, even we from Chicago, shit, every time you wake up, somebody on the news, somebody got killed. It is so hard to be that consumed in the news feed. Like, lay it down for a week or two.
And I honestly got, seen a post that was like, we got both sides. Our generation got both sides of the spectrum. So we lived that life without no phones. And then we started living this life with the technology and all that. So we got to experience both. Our kids after us, or the generation after us, all they gonna know is the phone. They ain't gonna know what we used to do as far as self-care. They just gonna know, let me pull up my phone and see what self-care is.
And all these aesthetically pleasing self-care videos.
Girl, all these aesthetically pleasing houses.
I'm not getting up and giving you a makeup routine on my self-care Sunday.
Y'all be capping.
Because I am at home still in my bonnet. I probably ain't even washed my ass, because where am I going? So we gotta understand to be realistic.
For real. And don't sugarcoat it. If you gonna sugarcoat it, don't even mention it. You know what I'm saying? Because it really does influence people's lives out here. Like, they feel like they need that skincare routine, or they feel like they gotta go spend $1 trillion on a fucking purse, or they feel like, oh, this is the only way that I'm gonna feel good. Because you can have y'all don't hear, the people with a lot of success and a lot of access to things. I'm not even gonna say money. A lot of things. Physical things. And they're some of the most unhappiest people in the world. That's facts somewhere on paper.
And I can attest to it. Well, I'm happy now. Don't get me wrong. But I can say I was way more at peace. But I couldn't identify it as peace. When you just live a chaotic life.
And you ain't opened your eyes yet to the spiritual part of it, because that's your spirit you caring for. It ain't about the physical things right now. It's about the things you can't see. You need to take care of that, or you ain't gonna get there. You ain't gonna make it there.
Yeah. And I think a lot of women need to experience being alone. Like, I know I used to hear that all the time, growing up, you need to learn to be alone.
And now I ain't gonna lie, I became wait.
I know a lot of women who simply just never ever got to be alone because they had kids young. So it's like they always had somebody around in their environment. And what I can say is I learned so much, because I lived by myself probably for 3 or 4 years. I had my own apartment. No man ever moved to me. No sleepovers. No nothing. I just was by myself. And when I could see, I learned so much just about myself and who I was because I had to be by myself. So even though I considered it being lonely and all of that stuff, like I was really depressed because I was by myself all those years. But now looking back, I learned so much about just how to really be a woman, you know, how to really cook and clean. Like, because I'm by myself now, I get to experiment. I don't got to cook for no kids and got to be right. Like, I don't have to cook for a man yet. Like, I'm cooking for what I want to do. I'm doing what I want to do. Like, you got to experience being by yourself. I would just want every woman to experience being by herself. Like, even if you got kids, I'll watch them. I'll give you a week. Look, I'll give you a week to really experience that piece of being by yourself. And that's how you really learn, what am I? Like, I don't know, a lot of women be like, I don't know what I'm good at, though. Like, gee, you got to spend a lot of time with yourself. Like, all that time I spent by myself, I was doing my hair.
Yes, and all that time you spend by yourself, the less money you spend.
Yeah, I know.
You should know how to, before you go pay for self-care, you should know how to at least.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's some people that just don't know how to do nothing. And they are solely dependent on the dollar.
And that's why they consider self-maintenance, self-care, because they, like, I feel like spending time with your hair alone is it's one of the most beautiful things. Like, seeing your natural hair from detangle to shampoo to condition to blow dry to styling. Spending time with your hair is going to help you love it first. Because I so many women come sit in my chair, I just hate my hair. I just hate my hair. That is energy. That's energy. That's your crown. Like, treat her nice, please. That's your crown. Like, you got to really treat her like she's a crown. So when you all that, she's ugly. That's why I don't do what you wanted to do. You cause it ugly. You say it's ugly, like, because you don't spend time with your
words have power.
And when I wash your hair, I'm telling you, oh my God, your curls are so beautiful. It's just so ugly. No, literally, like, your hair is beautiful, but you don't spend no time with it to understand it, to ask it what it needs. So
you just want to go spend your money on something.
Now everybody mad because their hair ain't healthy, because you don't even take care of it at home, because self-care starts at home.
Even with the nails.
Salon. Not at the salon. Literally. Like, you don't even take care. Even the facials. Like, I got friends in every aspect of the beauty industry. And it's like, y'all be wanting facials once a year. That's not going to do shit. You don't even have a stable facial routine at home. You don't use good products. If you use products, you follow what everybody else said. Y'all putting alcohol on y'all face?
Yep. And be on the trend when
you making alcohol your facial cleanser. Like, right, y'all be on the next trend, so you don't even know what type of skin you got, because you see the influencer tell you this is a nice skin product. Shit, she got oily skin and you got dry skin. You don't spend enough time with yourself and your natural beauty to really love yourself for real.
True.
Like, a lot of women jump into the lock community, right? Because I do hair, I do everything. And I tell all my clients, if you don't wear your natural hair, locks ain't for you, because locks is still your natural hair. So if you don't spend time putting your natural hair in different natural hairstyles, you're gonna be a little offended when you see yourself natural going into the lock community. So now everybody want to cheat and get micro lock extensions and stuff, because it's like, we have been so conditioned to not naturally like who we are. We gotta extend it. We gotta add something to it. You're gonna either go natural because you want to go natural, or you're going to do it because it's trending.
Right.
And that become like, I just said I'm going to stop doing styles over locks just for my integrity, because what's the point of getting locks if you want me to put locks on top of it and put wigs on top of it? I'm not the stylist for that, because I want women to learn how to naturally love who they are and learn how to take care of their own hair at home. Like, that's one of the biggest things you should know how to do. You should not be in your car on TikTok crying because somebody canceled your hair appointment. You can't give your own self a slick back ponytail.
Do something. Or get a meal to it to where you're not okay, it's not that deep.
At this big grown age, there are at least 3 hairstyles every woman should know how to do on her natural hair. You should know how to slick your hair back and put it into a nicely classy bun or something like that, or even a classy ponytail, extended ponytail. That's something you should have learned in high school.
Or something.
That's something we learned in high school.
A wrap, like, go ahead, put some in your head. Yeah.
A quick weave. We all took arts and crafts. If you don't cut that track, line it, glue, and smack it on there, like, it be the basic stuff like that. What's up? It's your girl, Brandy the Beautician, and happy Black History Month. So I wanted to promote a Black-owned beauty brand, of course, and I thought about it like, oh shit, I'm a Black-owned beauty brand. So I wanted to showcase to y'all. Y'all know I do hair, so I have a therapeutic beauty collection as well that goes with my beauty brand. Before I started doing hair, y'all, I used to only sell beauty products. Even though God called me to do hair, I was avoiding it. But anyway, let me showcase to y'all what I got. So everything will be linked below from my booking link to my shopping link. So as y'all know, I'm a hair included stylist. I sell both raw bundles and virgin bundles. I don't know what the hype has been about with the raw bundles, but virgin bundles are still my go-to, as you can see. What else your girl got? I got everything, literally. So I just grabbed a few things before I left the shop. I have a braid therapy collection, which I'm going to showcase all of my products. So first things first, I have my own braiding gel. So if you have bought my ebook, you will know I have my own product for everything that I need to use in my shop so that I can avoid going to the beauty supply store. So not only am I profiting, I'm saving money for my business as well when it comes down to materials and products needed. So I have my own braiding gel. I have my own edge control tamer. I have my own braiding mousse. I have my own braid finishing sheen. So this is like an oil sheen, a finishing braid spray. Braid boho detangler. Y'all know y'all be boho curling me to death. I do boho styles more than anything. So this is my go-to to keep that style long lasting for your curls. I have a hair growth oil. This is my peaches and cream oil, and this is a part of my honey peaches and curls collection. I did not bring that, but that is a shampoo, deep conditioner. It's a whole natural hair care kit for the girls and the curls. Okay, and I also have a rosemary and mint hair growth oil. So this is my favorite. This is my number one selling product. The girls eat that up every single time. And that's it for my braid therapy collection. I do a lot of braids, so I use most of all of my products. And as far as just a plethora of other products, I have another edge control, and this goes with my wig therapy collection. So I have every single product you need to install your wigs, from your lace glue to your lace glue remover. Can y'all please stop ripping off those wigs? Edges are very hard to come by. So this is great to save those edges. A skin protecting spray. Y'all know that little tan line y'all get? It's because you're not protecting your skin before you apply that harsh latex glue. And I have a foaming mousse as well to get your wig flat instead of fat. So you can definitely shop all of my products online and in shop. So when you come and get your hair done by me, always ask. I always have products on hand ready to go. And that is my Black-owned beauty business product showcase. I could not just promote one when I have 50. So visit my website, follow me on Instagram at Brandy the Beautician. And before you ask, why am I the Beautician instead of the Beautician? That name was already taken on Instagram, so I had to just improvise. And I am Brandy the Beautician, so I could not change it up. And, you know, Dudges, I'm from out west. It kind of fits the aesthetic, you know? But yeah, that is it. Yeah. And now you mad because hairstylists understand, like, well, shit, at this point, if you can't do it on your own, I should be able to charge you $200 for
some. You should know how to do
because
something.
Now certain things is a luxury. I mean, getting my hair done is not a luxury. Yes, it is, because you should know how to do. Yeah. You should know how to take care of your own hair. Mm-hmm. I am a hairstylist, so I'm here to style it, do the things you don't know how to do. But the simple nobody shampoo no more. You should know how to shampoo your own hair, especially if you want to get braids. Now,
I do agree you shouldn't have to pay for it in a service. If the price of the hairstyle is what it is, it's just what it is. It shouldn't be no add-ons or nothing. Every hairstyle should come with a wash and dry. Just because I don't know what you got in your head it might have a reaction to some hairs, to some product or something, because I don't know what you have in your head. Then your scalp burnt up and you talking crazy like it's my fault. So that's just a precaution I think stylists should want to take. Not necessarily saying you have to, because they don't. A lot of people have people that wash their hair and dry their hair, or they have a shop scene where they just got one person in the shop doing all they, it's a little, chill vibe drink. They don't got nobody up in there washing all their clients. They have one person in there washing everybody's clients, and they just getting their money off of that like a job.
But basically. I even made a video about this on my TikTok, and I was saying like, what ruined the hair game, the beauty industry, was the clients and the consumers, because when we start wearing our natural hair and we start wearing wigs as protective styles, you don't have to be licensed to do wig installs, y'all. That's just the all-around key. You don't have to be licensed. So if I'm not licensed, I'm not supposed to be shampooing your hair. So if y'all made wig stylists the face of the hair game, they're wig stylists. They're not hair stylists. So they have every right to tell you to even come braid it down, because I'm a wig stylist. I really am supposed to only be doing, that's how they getting away, y'all. They're only wig stylists. So legally, I ain't supposed to shampoo, put a chemical, put a braid. I am a wig stylist. That's how they getting over on y'all. So once you start taking care of your own natural hair and just spending time with yourself, watching YouTube videos, learning how to install it yourself, we're grown. This a grown woman podcast, so I'm not gonna sit here and pretend with y'all. Y'all grown as hell, and it's just certain things you should know how to do. And
then it be a lot of the women like with kids, like, so you just tacked on another bill. You don't know how to do your hair, so that means you probably don't know how to do your kids' hair. So now you in this crisis, like we was talking about in the beginning, where you feel like you can't keep up because that shit adds up.
That shit adds up.
Girl, because
every woman, I feel like for self-care, every woman should know how to do a natural, nice beat. Because you should not be at home, well, I don't want to go out because my makeup ain't going to be done. You should know how to give yourself a nice, natural,
and do something with your natural hair. Even if you natural. You might not be comfortable with wearing that style, but that's the style suitable for your hair. So whether they like it or not, this is what I'm rocking, because this is my shit. This is my hair.
Like, we should not be stressing ourselves and being at home depressed because our hair is not done, our nails is not done. If you don't go get you some press-ons,
if you don't, and then I seen a debate going on about if you don't go get your nails done every 2 weeks, you basically a bum. And it's just like, do y'all know that half the chemicals that are being used on y'all hands is illegal?
I do hell. That's why I don't got my nails done. Fuck y'all.
But it's not good, because if you keep going to get your nails done, they just shaving your business, and your real nails is weak. Your hands are nasty.
All the products they're putting on our hair, the braiding gels, all this stuff is we've been through. This is messing with Black women reproductive systems.
Yeah, definitely.
All these braiding gels and edge controls, and then it's like, on one hand, y'all want to be mad that we use braiding gels and edge controls, but then on the other, if we allow y'all kinky texture to show through the braid, God forbid, you don't know how to do hair. What the fuck you mean I can't do hair? You're natural. You have 4C kinky hair,
and this is some synthetic braid hair.
You want me to put it that's shiny, all this edge control combing through to give you the sleek look you're asking for. So it's like,
but don't want to perm.
Don't and I don't want you to get the perm, but it's like, you got to understand what goes into this. Yeah. Nobody cares about products no more. And it's like, I've even stopped using braiding gels on a lot of my clients because it's causing them thinning.
Because the perm gonna have to come out too. So either way,
even the ones who do got the perm, it's like,
it has to grow off. It has to come out. It don't just. And if it's falling out, that's bad.
Don't nobody listen to nobody who know about what they're like. They don't listen to makeup artists who tell them like.
But you said they don't know they real hair. They don't know what they have.
Like, I be having clients come telling me about the products they using and shit, and I be like, well, why would you be using that product? And then they will even come bring the product to me, tell me how to use the product as I'm reading the instructions on the product that don't say shit about how they using it at home. And it's like, it's just simple shit like that. Like, I spent so much time with myself doing my hair. Like, that was the highlight of my day. After I do all this nothing today, at least you're gonna get up and do your makeup and your hair.
My mom and them used to be like, where you going?
To Snapchat.
Right on, and Snapchat was a vibe. Snapchat was a
with myself looking
vibe.
good. Like I wasn't going
And
nowhere.
it wasn't no haters. It wasn't no haters.
I should have been doing
it wasn't no haters on Snapchat. That's one thing I could say. It wasn't no haters on Snapchat. Now people will screenshot your shit. They don't give a fuck. That was a thing. Like nobody really did that on Snapchat. Like
it was cool. Social media.
Now they don't give a fuck.
Social media used to be cool. I remember we had Kick. We used to be having friends with everybody. How the fuck did we have all those friends?
Man,
text people. We put our lives in danger.
Linking up off Facebook. One person put a location like we finna have a fiesta.
Gee, we was out here.
It's time to pop out. That's when self-care was way easier back then.
It was so much easier because self-care literally meant like.
Because now it's so confusing on what the fuck self-care even is to some people. I know what it is for me, but a lot of people ain't like that secure.
Self-care is making sure you have fucking boundaries.
Yes.
Boundaries
with anybody.
Anybody. Like, I be seeing so many people like, oh, don't nobody do nothing for me. Like, be crying on Facebook with them big long paragraphs. Don't nobody come through for me. How I come through for them. I show up for everybody. Don't nobody show up for me. And I be like, that's on you.
And then in the same token, I'll be like, y'all ass don't know me. Well, they think they know you because of what you post here on this app.
And it be like,
don't give nobody room to like cross that boundary with you because they don't really know you for real.
And it be like, people only treat you how you allow them to treat you. If you the yes man, like if you know they only inviting you out because you the one with the car and you gonna pick everybody up and drop everybody off, and you know that for real, why you keep doing it? Why you keep saying yeah I'ma come? Why? They only fucking with you because you the taxi. Mm-hmm. So now when you at home bored and you want to go out, don't want to go out with you, you out on Facebook crying and shit. Oh, I don't got no friends. And
I just want y'all to understand this. Nobody cares on them apps for real. That shit is all fun and games.
I be screenshotting y'all shit, sending it to my friend. Like, bitch, she
and I even had to learn that for myself because coming out of high school, I call myself being Facebook, and it's just like that's the first thing somebody gonna say. What I posted on Facebook, or what I said on Facebook.
I used to get drunk and go live.
Girl, no, I used to pull up.
You either gonna catch this shit or you ain't.
used to pull up on people on live. Fuck is you talking about? What you said?
But
I'm outside your door.
For me was always fun because I didn't even get
into go to jail.
I wasn't able to get into social media until my senior year in high school. Like I didn't get into all that shit, so I'm a little late to the game. Okay, because I couldn't even have a phone. Life was rough back then. But I always felt like, damn, I don't got no, like I was out of the social media scene for such a long time. When it was time to get back on, I was like, this shit lame to me. Like, I don't got enough friends. I don't know what everybody talking about. Yeah. What these
high school was overwhelming too because they was being introduced to them phones and everything.
And I ain't have a phone all during high school until senior year.
Everything was so internet. Like I feel like that's when it started.
And that's why I was a lame because I didn't have a phone in high school. I didn't have a social media in high school.
But it was funner. But like it still started back then. We just ain't realize what it was doing.
So I used to be seeing fights in the house. Like, why they fighting? Because something on Facebook. Yeah. I
be right in the school talking shit. Finna link up.
I'm missing out on all the tea. Like, but I was glad I did because I didn't get caught up in nothing. Ain't nobody ever want to fight me because I was.
Somebody always want to fight me over some shit that I didn't really do. I ain't never really did shit to nobody.
I got all my fighting out in grammar school. Ooh-wee.
Was you starting it or was people picking?
He was picking on me. I told my sisters and them we all went to high school, and when they graduated,
girl, they some fucking rug rats in there.
I ain't gonna lie, I was a bully because I had my sisters. Y'all ain't gonna touch me. As soon as they graduated, my 5th grade year, them people wanted my ass, but I ain't never lose a fight. I can tell you that.
Period.
I can tell you that right now. But yeah, they definitely couldn't wait for my sisters to get up out of there, and they kept picking on me and stuff.
And I ain't had nobody. Nobody was coming to save me. No. Nobody, no family. My siblings young as hell. They just now finishing high school.
And I'm the baby, so ain't nobody letting the baby.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, so like I had to endure all that shit. I think I went to school with family maybe twice. And I was young, and then one time in grammar school, but they was in high school. Like I can't go to school with y'all. I still got to go to school with the people I go to school with. Shit.
But yeah, I grew up out of that once I got to high school.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I went to performing arts high school, and that was like what you coming here to fight for? Like,
right, your mama know.
We came here to dance.
Your mama
and
know
sing.
damn well you ain't finna be fighting.
We
you
came
ain't
here
even
to
like
dance
that.
and sing. So won't nobody fighting at Shy Arts, but. Yes, I was. I got put out because I hit the principal.
Girl,
but that's
I went to Marshall for 3 years, so
another day, and that's how I ended up at Marshall because I got put out of Shy Arts.
I got put out of Wells my first year.
But I was a high head.
Baby finna run on somebody's mama in the dean's office in front of. He like, you gonna do that in front of me?
Let me sip my tea.
Yeah, it's finna get like that.
And I ain't never been too crazy. Just a little crazy.
It wasn't even crazy. It's just like, y'all not finna be talking crazy to me. You cussing and stuff in front of your mama. You don't respect her. I don't give a fuck about her. You for real, like you don't treat her with that type of respect, and she don't think it's disrespectful. How is it disrespectful on my end? I don't know this lady.
I was definitely
your daughter ain't finna squat up with me in no
yeah, I was real
dean's office, and I ain't finna boy.
Yeah, but in the name of self-care, I think what I want to start doing differently now, well, something I'm trying to add to my routine. I want to say working out, but I feel like I be laying and shit.
You know what I want to do? I
be laying.
I want to go to therapy.
Me too. I'll be trying to find, like, every time I got it on my phone, the weight be like, oh, we got a 15-week wait.
Oh my God.
Every time I try to get into therapy, it be so crazy because it's like, damn, I'm trying to find somebody who accepts my insurance for one. And if they do accept my insurance, the week's so damn long. Shit, by the time I'm able to sit in the chair, my problem.
And I actually want to be able to afford it. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't have to, go through that. I feel like that should be offered. Like, even though, it's still a profession and whatnot, but in some sort of, even in school, why y'all ain't have a therapy class or something so people can learn about themselves before they get older and it be too late? You got to find out the hard way now.
Well, I feel like even when you're younger, therapy, I've been in therapy my whole life.
I've been in counseling. I don't know if it's considered therapy.
My mom died when I was 5, so, they instantly put you in therapy for a long time. So I've been in a lot of therapeutic settings. Okay. And I think when you're younger, it don't hit you that what you're going through is traumatizing.
Right.
Like,
depending on what you're going through, it might.
Because you're a kid, so it's like you develop it. So it's like, to you, that's normal. Like, my mom at home beating my ass, that's normal. Because it's what you're used to. So it's like you don't understand the trauma it causes until
what it's going to do to you.
Until you're trying to navigate life. So I'm like, shit, when I was younger, therapy had no benefit. I was in there every week. Like, it had no benefit. And like, until I got older, I'm trying to have adult relationships with people.
So you can understand what you're going through now. I understand
what the trauma, like, I understand how it made me. So now let's work through these things. So, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm against child therapy. Go. But I don't think
I ain't talk, even when in counseling. I didn't talk, and my mom really said, benefits. What am I bringing her here for? Like, I used to say crazy things to people and threaten teachers and stuff like that. But it's just like they thought like, okay, y'all need to check on her because she want to do stuff to people.
But I feel like even if a therapist, because I was trying to get into like life coaching and whatever, I'm a certified life coach. It's crazy. And I did it.
You did work with kids and stuff. Girl, you did it all.
I went to school to be a therapist, literally.
Oh my God, we need to open up an outfit.
I went to school to be a therapist. I would have graduated, but I have a scholarship and I wanted to use my scholarship to pay for beauty school. So I dropped out the semester I was supposed to graduate. But I can always go finish my degree. But therapy is not for me, as far as being a therapist, because I feel like I'm so insensitive to shit.
Yeah. Yeah. She definitely be out here like, fuck them kids.
Like, I don't know how to be when people cry and shit. Like, it's not for me. I grew up in a lot of therapeutic settings.
But you just gotta have, your skin. Like, it ain't nothing personal. It's just, you ain't there yet. You ain't had it yet. Like, it's okay.
I have a beauty therapy business. Yeah. So I try to incorporate, all that long studying, hard working for that degree.
People shouldn't feel bad because you insensitive. It's because it's like y'all feel that way about y'all own damn kids.
And like, grief is the worst for me because I lost my mom at 5. I don't know how to feel with grief, so don't come around me crying and shit. But
I ain't even lost my mama, and I don't feel like
I'm such a realistic person. I'd be like, but we all gotta die one
day. Exactly. That's the same thing I said. That's why they thought something was wrong, but it's really not. It's just like, you're gonna be sad for a certain amount of time, especially when you're young. It might hurt your feelings, more. But when you older and you went through those things and got to actually experience your parent, it ain't that bad. It's just like, damn, my mama really like died. I just can't see her no more. That's it.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know how to feel about certain stuff.
Yeah.
But I really think if you don't have a therapist or like, somebody needs a mentor. Everybody needs a mentor. Yeah. Everybody needs somebody.
And that's what friends supposed to be for. But now friends is a send-off.
Yeah, and friends be in competition.
Yeah, it's weird now. You can't even express to your friend because it'll be on Facebook.
Literally, like sneak this and shit like
it'll be on Facebook.
Didn't I tell her that about me?
Trust me.
But I feel like everybody needs somebody to confide in. I got my godmama. She was my first ever foster parent, and she's still like, that's still my mama. So
and my mama, my dog now. So.
Yeah, so like, I think that is so funny how women don't be cool with their mamas until they get older.
Yeah, my mama, my dog.
Anybody will tell you, I did not like my godmama.
I didn't either. But when I got older,
I like you, but I love you now.
Yeah, when I got older, I realized
that's my best friend.
This why she had a smart ass mouth, because people will make you say some smart ass shit because they dumb as fuck.
But that's my girlfriend now, y'all.
Yeah, that's my dog.
But yeah, so what I'm gonna start doing next for self-care is I'm gonna really start getting into like a workout routine or something. I'm gonna start eating better, because as a hairstylist, I either don't eat all day. I either go a whole day without eating, or I would eat snacks all day. Like, well, fuck the food.
And I know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to make my own meals because I got picky people, picky kids.
But it's like cooking is so expensive.
Yeah.
Like,
especially the healthy part.
You save more money eating out. Shit. Especially, it's just me and my man.
Especially the healthy part.
I don't want to eat leftovers all damn week, but shit, I done spend $80 just to make this one meal.
I don't see how people do meal prep. Baby, I'm not finna eat this for 7 days. I'm not eating
that shit for 7 days.
You tripping.
I be trying it, playing and shit, but I let him eat. I ain't eating that for 3 days. I think the second day, what we finna eat at? What we finna eat at? Because I don't want it no more. So what do y'all be doing? Like, how do y'all stay fit? How do y'all keep up with a healthy eating routine? Because every time I see something on TikTok, I'm like, I want to try.
I save it. Something wrong with me.
I need that. Like, do I have a food addiction?
That's
like,
my whole algorithm. I think these motherfuckers want me to cook now.
Like, how y'all don't want us to be fat, but y'all make food so good?
Okay,
make it make sense. Like, that shit need to be nasty. I guess that's why healthy food kind of nasty, because
they conditioned us to like want that good shit instead of the earthy shit that we was actually used to eating before we got introduced to all this processed shit that tastes like heaven.
And it's something about being in a relationship that just
get you fat as hell.
A relationship, because before I got with my man, I was pescatarian. I wasn't even eating meat. Now a motherfucker need a steak, sloppy Joe burgers and shit, tacos. We eat every day.
Not the sloppy Joe burger.
Like meat. Like, oh my God. Like, it's something about a relationship that just makes you gain.
And men like meat. They like a lot of meat. Like, I could eat a whole meal without meat.
Well, that's crazy. My man, he likes more seafood. Like, he likes salmon and fish more.
Okay, like, I just feel like men overall like shit meaty.
Whenever we go out, I be steak, he be salmon. I be
like, you cooking spaghetti, where the meat at?
I made chili last week, and he told me
spaghetti.
I made chili last week, and he said, I mean, it was good, but it had too much chunky meat. Who the fuck complains about how much meat you put in chili?
He wanted some more juice or beans.
Which wanted some soup? I don't even play like that.
Yeah. But yeah, just care about yourself. That's literally what self-care is. And don't get me wrong, maintenance is a part of it, but like, maintenance don't mean spending no money. So don't take it too far. Like, don't do too much.
You definitely look how you feel, and you feel how you look. So always put effort into it. I used to see them posts all the time. I don't even comb my hair. My man fuck with me. Why don't you comb your hair for you?
Yeah.
Fuck what a man want to do.
I get it. Some days you be tired, but like eventually one day out that week you gonna have to come up out that funk.
You gotta come up out that.
Or you just gonna that's just gonna be
take
you
who you
is.
Off,
okay. Take that bonnet off, little
Put on some jeans. So you been in jogging suits all week. Make yourself look like
go on to the store, buy you a shirt or something.
I used to walk around Walmart in my heels and shit before I got caught stealing.
Stop looking good.
Yeah, they like, where's she going? Y'all better stop stealing our self checkout. Cause they be watching, okay? Yeah. I got caught one day. But yeah, let's tell them where we finna go, because I just want to shout out what's Shaniki.
Forgive us, but we gonna insert that right here.
But every time you post you a restaurant, I gotta unfollow you. Look, when I go on my diet, girl, I gotta unfollow you.
She be having me down.
Why don't y'all be gaining no weight? Because you be eating all the good spots. But we finna go to one of the spots you
Well, I be seeing a lot of people go on diet restrictions because Keith Lee just did it, and that's why he wasn't really uploading. He said because he had to take a break and get his weight right.
Because I be like, cause damn, they be spending about $40, $50, $60, $100 in places.
Yeah, no, but some of them people get them free stuff. Just because of they following, they trying to get that. They know that money gonna bring them in, so we gonna get it. We gonna get it
because
popping.
every time she posts something, I be like, "Girl, we finna go here."
Yeah.
So we on our way to.
And I'm not really we on our way to Wilma's.
Wilma's. We on a Wilma's barbecue. I've been eating good all.
I've been hearing about that.
So I'm finna get down and dirty.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm excited.
Self-care for the week.
What do you rate your wine? Let me finish, man.
So I give it a good 7 out of 10. I think I poured too much water, so that's honestly on me.
Man, it's good. Like it really is.
But it blended well. Like it don't taste like it's tea. It just tastes like wine.
It tastes like I was doing all that damn talking. I ain't do no sipping. So let me
nothing.
Finish this.
Yeah, but
it tastes like
we weren't really
sangria.
tipsy talking today. We was self-care talking.
Yeah, I think we really just more excited to go out because it's been a minute.
Yeah, self-care.
It's been a minute. Self-care. Take care of myself.
I don't care. I don't care if you go order a drink off the menu. Baby, go outside. Do something. Go somewhere you ain't never been. Experience something that you ain't never did.
I used to go to the movies by myself all the time.
Make your time like useful. Like especially if you know you a movie girl. Like I'm a movie girly too. Like I don't mind going to the movies.
I don't even care.
That's
about
not
the
a cheap
movie.
date to me. As long as they got some recliner seats, baby, I'm there.
Like I used to go to the movie theater and just go get me some popcorn.
I could just go for the movie.
But yeah, if you ever want you to go, like I do a lot of stuff by myself. Like I don't mind going to a restaurant by myself. I would go anywhere and enjoy myself, looking good because I'm used to I love myself, y'all. I love myself. The attention
gonna come. Like people just gonna naturally want to keep or compliment you. Say you cute.
So if you ever like bored and want to get out, I always suggest going to the movies. It's dark. You could be by yourself. They got snacks. You could sneak snacks
or go
in.
buying you something that you've been eyeing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not this one, do something of the sort. Like if you want a perfume for say, it don't have to be $100 perfume, but it could just go be you a scent that you like. I
think my toxic self-care trait is my unnecessary Target and Ross trips.
Yes, those are therapeutic for real.
I'm bored. I'm in the house doing nothing. Let me check my account. I got a few dollars to do nothing with. And I'm going to go, and I be just somehow in Ross parking lot. And I live right by, it's Ross, Target, and Fab
They all be back to back.
Fab Below, too. I be just.
But have enough self-discipline to not spend your last dollar on something that's not going to get you further, like, to your dream. Like, don't just be spending all your motherfucking money trying to keep up with the aesthetics. No, you gotta actually be doing it because you like it. You want to do that. You make something a trend. Don't just buy something because it's.
And I think since I'm in a different tax bracket now, I have to learn how to, when you get those urges to just splurge,
because I'm gonna get it right back.
I now make investments because I would be like, ooh, he only want $1,200 for a puppy. Bitch, is you crazy?
You finna spend $200 on a puppy?
You might as well.
And girl, we done did it before twice, so I'm like,
you know what? Let me just go on and invest into my business. I did that last week. Like, you know what? Fuck the puppy. I'm gonna just go ahead and buy me some bundles and wigs to sell. So, you know, if you one of those, you don't always got to spend your money on yourself. Self-development is great too.
Exactly,
so
as a self-care act.
Yeah, so I'd be like, you know what?
If you want to do something nice for somebody,
you know, do this and flip it, or you know, something like that. So
take somebody on a date. You know, like, hey, mom. Hey, your sister
That's
or somebody.
What I get into because I told my friend like, I'm not rich friend. Let's go out, and she be, I don't get no money. Bitch, I'm a rich friend. Let's go out.
Right. If I'm inviting you.
I want to do that. So I definitely want to start doing more for my friends since I am in that tax bracket. Like I love a cash dog type of friend. Like bitch, baby Chanel. So I want to do those for my friends.
Bitch,
for sure. And so we got a few minutes left. But I want to ask this question to Alize because since I am so comfortable being by myself all the time, I be feeling like a neglectful friend. I be like, damn, I don't text a bitch, call a bitch. And I do have my other friend, but we're more like sisters. Like we just sit on the phone all day and I talk about shit. So what's your intimacy level with your friends? Like, do you like texting and talking?
Yeah, I do. I'm pretty much every woman for my friends as long as like that energy is the same. I don't like to cross like boundaries because some females, how you thinking like that's cool, you know, they into that, and it's just like you know, energy mongering thing. Like they just want to know business, they just want to know this, they just want to keep you on
Distracted.
your cloud, and not like pouring into you. And it's just like, so you just gotta be like vigilant. And I feel like I'm intimate like that. Like I like, some people find it weird, like, oh, why you want to dress like your friend? If you've been around this person, y'all.
Fuck, I love that.
Yeah, like we don't have to get. But best believe she getting pink, I'm getting red. She getting pink. She always gonna get pink, so I'm gonna always say pink. But you know what I'm saying? Like it shouldn't be a problem. There should not be any like, you know, competition. So like, what's your intimacy level? I don't really have no other female friends, but I do have a female friend that I can do, you know, what you do with Shay. Like just sit on the phone, talk about whatever she going through, let her vent or whatever, and then
to me, I feel like my level of intimacy is the same with my man. We just ain't fucking. We ain't fucking. You ain't finna be out of my business, ask me shit. But I just want to make sure that we have a close relationship like that. Like we can always still go out, call me whenever you want to do shit. Like if you bored, you could fill me in.
But I have grown up to know like everybody ain't got the time, and you are a hairstylist.
Yeah.
So I took that on into consideration very early. Like, okay, Brandy not gonna be able to, you know, text like that. And it might not be nothing personal.
I be ignoring my clients, not my friends.
It don't be nothing personal, but it's just, you know.
I be like, damn, I be like, I spend 5 to 10 hours on the phone with Shay, not talking about shit. We done did 10, 11 things on the phone. I'm like, damn, I got a whole nother friend. I'm like, I want to do she talk on the phone like this all the time too, because we just so comfortable being about ourselves and being alone. I'll be like, are we being neglectful too? Because, you know, that just be come through my mind.
But that's Tipsy Talking for the day, y'all. And it's a wrap.
And it's a wrap.
No bars.
No bars. Well, no, I like this stuff.
Got a flight, nigga can't even